Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your June tarot reading. Let's jump into it, Aqua, and see what's coming up for you for June. Okay, Aqua, there's a lot happening around you, a lot of activity happening around you. But if you are coming up as the swords here, 8, 5, 3 of swords, there's a lot of confusion on your side. There's something that you're not feeling particularly confident about in June. You know, all these swords cards here, I don't know if this is a month where you need to sort of be with your thoughts a little bit with the Hermit card. But I do want to say there is a new chapter, or there's something new that's being brought into your experience here. And it's either you're doubtful of what it can bring you, or you're doubtful that it'll ever come. But it's actually starting in June. Could be a person, could be a project, could be a new job, could be something different in your life, maybe even a living situation that's really going to change things for you. That wand, that fire energy is bringing up, and it could be a person, you know, you have the King of Wands, is going to bring in a lot more happiness into your life. So you're about to feel a whole lot of happy here, Aqua, okay? That's really beautiful. You're about to feel really relieved and joyful. I don't know what necessarily this is that's going to be causing these feelings, but I think you're in for a bit of a surprise here, because I think if this is what you're coming up as, there's something here that's been plaguing you, that's been bothering you. It might be deception, it might be options in love, it might even be heartbreak. If you're healing from something, Aqua, especially if you've recently walked away or will walk away, you know, there could be an exodus of some kind. There might be people leaving your life. You might be the one to be walking away as well. But I think that's coming up around you, Aqua. 8 of Swords is not seeing your vision, though. 8 of Swords is, and this is why I think it's something that you're not seeing yet. I don't know if you're going to be uncovering some sort of truth here, uncovering something you've been intuitive about, or come to learn something about someone, but it might hurt you so much. You might feel like you need to walk away. Maybe you don't need to walk away forever. Maybe you're just walking away temporarily. You've got the Hermit, and the Hermit leaves the traditional life to live an aesthetic life. He needs that independence. He needs that time to reflect and do things differently. So there's a lot of analysis because it's Virgo energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, or it's an energy reminding you that analysis is needed in a situation and someone might need space. I think it's more you though, Aqua. Maybe you just need to be alone. Maybe there's other things you need to sort through. This could even be like a friendship circle or a career setting. And there's a lot happening and people have difference of opinions and there's a lot of intensity. And as a result, you just feel like you need to step back a bit. You need to remove yourself from a situation. Could it be someone walking away from you? It could be. Okay, that's possible. Maybe not for all of you, but for some it can be. But something new will come into your life as that leaves, because the Ace sort of trumps over the 5 of Swords. So if there is some sort of major exit or change or someone leaving, something new is coming straight in. It's almost like it's going to follow it. And the King of Wands can represent an element of excitement, a lot of excitement around the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or Leo. But the 8 of Pentacles, maybe career-wise, things are really looking up, or maybe if you're dealing with an earth sign, there's going to be a lot of hard work and dedication here, Aqua. It's a very mixed bunch of cards, and I think they each represent very different things. But I think you're going to take the time to work on yourself here. There's a lot of self-empowerment happening. So something could really shift in June and will change you. Now, marriage might be coming up for some of you. 4 of Wands, exclusive relationships, business collaborations, bonds. Might not see it coming, but you're actually moving towards that. You're actually working towards that with the dedication of the 8 of Pentacles. But you can see he's making an engraving, so I think it's to do something with an impression. You might get the wrong impression about someone. They may get the wrong impression about you. But it's a really dramatic impression. Like it's really something that'll get you thinking. And because the hermit is an overthinker, the hermit thinks and dwells and really zooms in on things. So could it be an impression sort of blown out of proportion? Maybe. And I also want you to think about why you're seeing something as you are. The swords have a lot to do with psychology and thought processing. And Aqua, I think the reason why this is coming up is because there's something here that might put you off or change things for you. But I want you to remember why you're thinking this way. Is it something to do with the past? Is it something to do with history repeating itself? Is it just a feeling you have? I think you're swayed by something that has already hurt you, or you've had a hiccup in this and before. And as a result, it may seem like it's happening again, and you feel like you need to retract a little bit. Maybe you feel like you need to pull back or pull away. Maybe that's what's happening here. But 3 people here and the 3 of Swords, there could be a love triangle happening here. There could be someone else involved, or it might be someone you still care about coming into your life. You might be happily married, you might be in a relationship, but there might be someone here. And when this person does come in and make that impression on you, it's almost like you'll freeze up. You'll freeze up when you see this. You'll freeze up about it. Look, it's obviously dribs and drabs, but I do feel like there is happiness here, and I do feel like there is excitement. There's an element of excitement. So I don't know if you'll initially be excited at whatever this is that's happening, and then there might be something that there might be an impression or something that changes that excitement. It could be the case. There could be shifts in turn that occur throughout the month of June. But I do feel like there is someone or something new. The Ace of Wands is an opportunity to act, though. A higher power, God, the universe, call it what you will. An ace is a time to act. It's a time to follow something. It's a time to take initiative. It's a time to take the action necessary. And I think this is coming up. So there's some action you have to take. There's something you'll have to do here, Aqua. It might sit well with you. It might not. But there's the action happening right here. The stonemason, the artisan, it's happening right here. So this will be your chance. This will be your opportunity. So maybe this is time, Aqua. Maybe it's time to do whatever this is that you're being pushed or guided to do. Maybe you'll have to complete that with all of this that's been happening. So time will tell, time will reveal all, but I do want you to remember this is a general reading. Some things may relate whilst others may not, so please keep that in mind, Aqua. But look, I do hope that's been helpful for you, and I do hope it's given you some sort of insight here.